Namaste yogis, welcome back to your mat. Today's practice will be an inspiration of an Ashtanga short form, as well as some energy medicine yoga. We'll begin in an easy seat, hands in the lap or on the knees. Soft gaze, or perhaps you shut the eyes down. Feeling rooted in the hip points as you create space in between the pelvis and the rib cage. Reach the crown of the head towards the sky as you allow the nerves to quiet and the body to still. And in that quietness and stillness, guide your attention to your breath, its many characteristics. And just notice, not changing it, just notice. Notice if your breath is short, long, warm, or cool. Staying with the breath throughout the entire practice, allowing it to guide your movement. Having that conscious breath allows us to remain in the present, keeping us out of the past, which may lead to sensation of depression and grief, and keeping us away from the future and the anxieties that it can present. Remain in the here and now, rooted in your breath. On your next inhale, allow the belly to swell. And visualize the breath traveling from the belly button through the diaphragm and into the rib cage as the chest expands. As you exhale, the chest deflates. And the breath travels back down through the diaphragm until the belly button as it pulls in towards the spine. And take 3 revolutions at your own pace of this yogic breath. Release the tension in the scalp and the forehead. Allow the thoughts to drift by the mind's eye, not any one of them being engaging or distracting, just knowing that they're there, allowing them to continue on their merry way. And gently blink the eyes open to keep a soft gaze. We'll inhale, circle sweep the arms overhead, palms face each other, pinky spiral inward. Allow the shoulder blades to fall down the back. Bring the palms together and exhale. Pull that breath through the center of the body into the heart space. 2 more. Inhale, circle sweep the arms overhead like you're collecting all that chi, all that energy in between the hands, putting them together and pulling that energy through the body into the heart. 1 more. Nice. Release the fingertips to the floor on either side of the hips. We'll inhale, reach the right arm up and over as you bend through the left elbow, perhaps walking the hand out a little bit. The hip points stay grounded into your mat. As you rotate the chest skyward, the gaze can be up towards the elbow crease, if your neck allows, or it can be straight in front of you. One more revolution of breath here. Inhale back through center. We'll do that on the other side. Plant the right hand and inhale the left up and over. Noticing what you notice between the two sides. Inhale back through center. Circle the arms up overhead, and exhale, twist the chest over to the right. Left hand comes to the right knee, right hand back behind us. As you inhale, create length in the spine, reach the crown of the head skyward. And as you exhale, perhaps you deepen your twist, or visualizing the twist deepening. Release the left shoulder down the back. Hang on to that right knee. Inhale, lift the right hand up and over as we tilt the left shoulder towards the left knee. Inhale, release the arm down, come through center. Give the body a good shake. We'll take that on the other side. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. Exhale, twist the chest to the left. Right hand comes to the left knee. Left hand back behind us. Pulling the crown of the head towards the sky as you inhale. And then the twist deepening, even slightly on the exhale. Hang on to that left knee. We'll inhale the left arm up and over, right shoulder towards the right knee. Release the arm down. We'll inhale, come back through center. Give the torso a good shake. And we'll slowly and gently make our way into a tabletop pose. Stack shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees. Nice neutral spine as the gaze is in between the thumbs. Tops of the feet plant into the earth. Inhale, cow. Allow the belly to fall as you tilt the tailbone and the chin skyward. Exhale, cat. Round through the back. Press the hands through the earth as you tuck the tailbone and the chin. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Continue with your own breath. Feel the articulation of the spine. Again, allow the breath to guide the entire movement rather than the movement guiding the breath. Last one here. Come back to a neutral tabletop. Curl the toes under, extend the legs, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Weight is equal in the hands and feet as the inner thighs rotate towards that back wall. Perhaps bending one knee and then the other. Walking out the first down dog of the day. And as you're ready, finding stillness. Your gaze can be between the ankles, the knees, or perhaps towards the belly button. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, one baby step at a time. Walk the feet to the hands, forward fold. Release tension from the head and the neck. The weight shifts slightly into the balls of the feet as the belly button pulls in towards the spine. And slowly, like you're moving through honey, roll the spine up, stack each vertebrae on top of each other, and the chin lifts last. Nice Tadasana pose. Find all four corners of the feet, perhaps by shifting the weight forward and back, left to right. And find stillness as you're ready, feeling solid in your foundation. We'll inhale, extended mountain, circle sweep the arms overhead. Palms shine towards each other, pinky spiral inward. Exhale, hands come through heart center, hinge at the hips, nice flat back, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Torso is parallel to the earth as the hands come to the shins or the thighs, elbows pull into the side body. Exhale, set the hands down, step the right foot back, lower down to the knee, right toes are back. Press the chest forward as the shoulder blades pull down. Scissor the legs towards each other. We'll inhale, lift your torso, arms come up overhead. Pull the left hip back as you press the right forward. Exhale, release the hands down to frame the left foot. Curl the right toes under and step the left foot to meet the right high plank. Exhale, 8-limb salutation. Release the knees, chest and chin to the earth, hips stay elevated. Release all the way down to the ground. Hands stay underneath the shoulders, or perhaps you walk them back just a little bit so that they're at the low ribs. Tops of the feet plant into the earth. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest, lift your chin, gaze forward. Exhale, release down. And inhale, yogi's choice. You can press into a tabletop, or you can press into a high plank, curl the toes under, and exhale, downward facing dog. We'll inhale, bring the right foot in between the hands, lower down to the left knee, left toes are back. Press the chest forward, gaze is forward. We'll inhale, lift up, arms sweep up overhead. Pull the right hip back, press the left hip forward. Exhale, float the hands down to frame the foot, curl the left toes under, and step the left foot to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Bring the palms together, lower the hands down to Anjali Mudra, heart center, Samastatihi. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back, down to the knee. And inhale, low lunge. Arms sweep up overhead as you lift your torso. Exhale, hands come down to frame the right foot. Curl the left toes under, step the right foot back, high plank. Exhale, 8-limbed salutation. Release down to the knees, chest, and chin. All the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. And exhale, step it through in between the hands. Lower down to the right knee, right toes are back. And inhale, lift your torso, arms come up overhead. Exhale, release the hands down, curl the right toes under, step the right foot to meet the left, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, extended mountain pose. Release the hands down to the heart. Samastatihi. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant the hands, step both feet back, high plank. Yogi's choice, you can lower down to the knees, bend the elbows halfway, and come into a cobra. Or you can take your chaturanga, high plank to low plank, elbows pull into the side body, and inhale, pull the chest through, release the tops of the feet to the earth, upward facing dog. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Continue to breathe. Inhale, gaze forward, and exhale, step, hop, or jump, feet to hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Palms together, lower the hands down, samastatihi. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 full revolutions of breath. Inhale, gaze forward, and exhale, step, hop, or jump, feet to hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Palms together, hands at heart center. Inhale, extended mountain. Perhaps taking a small back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Deeply bend the knees as you bring the seat back like you're sitting in a chair. Arms lift up overhead. Point the tailbone towards the earth as the weight shifts into the heels. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step the feet back, high plank. And we'll press the hips back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Weights equal in the hands. Press the sole of the foot against that back wall. And exhale, step it through. Pivot the left heel down about 45 degrees. And we'll inhale, warrior one. Lift the torso, arms come up overhead, palms face each other. Press through the pinky edge of the back foot. Exhale, float the hands down. Step the right foot back, high plank. Option to take your variation of a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog or tabletop. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Pivot the right heel down 45 degrees. Inhale, warrior one. Lift your torso, arms come up overhead. Press through the pinky edge of that back foot. Exhale, release the hands down, step the left foot to meet the right, high plank. And exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step, hop or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. If your shoulders start to fatigue, you can always bring the hands, palms together at heart center. One more breath, you got it. We'll inhale, straighten the legs, extended mountain. Palms together, samastatihi. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Release the knees down towards the earth, cross at the ankles, and bring your legs out in front of you. Grab a couple of blocks, if you got them, or thick books, something sturdy and elevated, and bring them to either side of the hips. Legs are crossed in front of you, and we'll bring the blocks so that we can press the palms into them. And as we do, we'll engage the core to lift the seat off the earth, like you're pulling your pubic bone up towards your chest. Embrace any shake that you may experience. You got it. One more breath. And exhale, release. Extend the legs out in front of you. If you need to elevate the hips by sitting on a blanket, you're more than welcome to do that. We'll inhale, circle, sweep the arms overhead. And exhale, seated forward fold. Hinge at the hips. Hands can come to the toes, the shins. The gaze is out in front of you. Chin is slightly pulled towards the chest to keep a neutral cervical spine. Rather than allowing the forehead to reach for the shin, really press the belly towards the top of the thighs. We'll inhale back through center. We'll bend the right knee to bring the foot in closer to us and about a fist width away from the inner leg line of the left leg. Reach the right hand back behind. We'll inhale the left arm up and exhale, twist the chest to the right. Either you can capture with the hand the right knee, or if you're able to twist deeper, you can hook the left elbow against the outside of the right knee. The left toes stay pointed up towards the ceiling. We tend to want to rotate the leg externally, so be sure to point those toes towards the ceiling. Release your twist, come back through center, extend the right leg, give the legs a good shake, cross at the ankles, and let's do another bump up. Press the hands into the blocks, lift your seat off the ground, and exhale, lower. Extend the legs back out, and we'll bring the left leg in. Left hand comes back behind. Inhale the right arm up. And exhale, twist the chest to the left. However you want to capture the left knee, whether it's with your hand, the inside of the elbow, or the elbow pressed to the outside of the knee. Right toes rotated towards the ceiling and flexed towards the face. Inhale, come back through center, extend the left leg, give it a good shake. Cross the legs the other direction. That feels awkward. Press the hands into your blocks or the earth, and inhale, do another bump up, lift the seat off the ground. And exhale all the way to the earth. You move the blocks out towards the side. And we'll bend the knees to bring the soles of the feet to the earth. Reach the arms out towards our side, palms shine skyward. And we'll inhale, bow pose. Lift the shins parallel to the earth as you pull the knees in towards the chest and the chest in towards the knees. You can also extend one leg and then the other, or you can set toes down, alternating. One more revolution of breath. Embrace the shake, you got it. And exhale, release. Rock the body side to side to release that low back, because we're gonna do that one more time. Finding the solid foundation in the hips. Extend the arms out long and inhale, boat pose. Another option is that you can hang on to the backs of the knees for a little bit more support, but we really want to reach the chest towards the knees and the knees in towards the chest, rather than rounding through the back. Pull that chest forward. One more revolution of breath, you got it. And release it down. Whew. Feel that burn. And we'll scooch up towards the front edge of our mat just a little bit. Knees still remain bent. And we roll the torso all the way down to the earth. Walk the feet in towards the glutes. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath the rib cage. And pull we'll inhale, bridge pose, press through the heels to lift the hips skyward. Elevate the chin towards the ceiling and pull the chest towards the chin. Nice. Hands can remain down on the floor, or perhaps you walk them underneath you, clasping the fingers. Relax the glutes. Really press through the heels. Release the clasp of the fingers and slowly roll the spine down. Another option is that you can elevate the heels before rolling down, especially if you have a lot of tightness in the low back, and then allow the heels to come down. Pull the knees in towards the chest, rock the body side to side. And however you want to get back up to a seated position, you can either press weight in the hands, or you can take some nice spinal rolls forward and back, and gradually coming up to a seat. Extend the legs out in front of you. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. Exhale, seated forward fold. Hinge at the hips, flat back. We'll inhale, come back through center. You can cross at the ankles. You can go into your variation of lotus, or if you just want to stay in a sukhasana, you can also do a fire log pose, whereas you stack the shins on top of each other. I'm going to do a partial lotus and just find the sit bones against the earth once more, perhaps shutting down the gaze. Just noticing what you notice for a moment. Feeling what you feel in the body. Gently blink the eyes open if you had them closed. And we're going to change the cross of our legs. So whatever leg you had in front is now going to be in the back or on top. But if you're in fire log, we're going to bring the right hand to the left shoulder. Give the top of shoulder a nice big squeeze. And as you exhale through open lips, draw the hand across the body all the way to the right hip. We're going to do that on the other side. Left hand comes to the right shoulder. Give the top of the shoulder a big squeeze. And exhale, draw the hand across the body to the left hip. We're going to do that 2 more times on each side. Right hand, left shoulder, squeeze. And exhale, draw it across the body to the right hip. Left hand to right shoulder, squeeze. And draw it to the left hip. Last time. Continue to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice. Give your hands a good shake. Continue to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Stack the hands on top of each other and rest them in front of or on top of the pubic bone, right? The low belly. Perhaps set an intention at this moment for the rest of your day or the week ahead, month ahead, year ahead. And as we inhale, we'll draw the hands up through the midline of the body. When you reach the mouth, flip the hands skyward, extend the arms, and exhale, circle them down towards the earth. We'll do that 2 more times. Hands stack on top of each other. Inhale, draw them up the center line of the body. Flip the hands at the mouth, extend the arms, and exhale, circle, sweep them down. Last one. Nice. 1 middle finger into the belly button, 1 middle finger on the third eye in between the eyebrows. Gently press in and slightly up. Continue to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more breath here. Release the hands down. Notice what you notice. And with the gaze soft, or perhaps the eyes closed, slowly, gently, with as little effort as possible, begin to make your way into your final Shavasana. However that needs to look for you. Legs are nice and long against the mat. Toes fall to the side as the shoulder blades are tucked underneath the rib cage. Maybe a blanket underneath the head or on top of you for warmth and comfort. And before you allow the mind to completely drift, give yourself a moment of gratitude for committing to yourself, committing to your practice today, and honoring your body. Release the tension from the scalp and the forehead. Create space between the teeth as you relax the jaw, and feel the body become heavy with each exhalation, supported by Mother Earth. Bring your awareness back into your body, back into your space. Notice the firm earth beneath you and the cool air against your skin. Invite gentle movements into the toes, ankles, fingers, and wrists. And perhaps staying exactly as you are for as long as you need. Or perhaps reaching the arms overhead as you point through the toes, allowing the chi or the prana to flow freely through the energy channels. And as you're ready, making your way onto your favorite side, allowing the head to be cradled in the upper arm, knees pull in towards the chest. Bhaja asana, or seed pose, enveloping you with its nurturing and calming quality. When you're ready, with as little effort as possible, press weight into the hands to come up to a Sukhasana, easy pose. The hands come together at heart center, and we'll close today's practice with a chant of one Om. You're more than welcome to join me or perhaps just experience the vibration of the sound. We'll prepare by inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And inhale for Om. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was an honor to hold this space for you. You are enough. You are worthy, and you are loved. Namaste.